Good in the hood. We got JB in the building. Wake your game up. Say what's up, man.
Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. Part 2. Y'all come do the do, man. What's up with it, my guy? What's up?
Shit, man. We talk about Diddy. Newsflash, if y'all ain't paying attention, Diddy was arrested, months and months after everybody thought he'd be arrested. But Diddy got arrested a couple days ago. And, everybody got their conspiracy. Some people saying that they arrested Diddy to cover up the Trump assassination attempt. Or they arrest. Hey, I'm just saying, like the day of, you know what I mean? When the day they
news though, it's out. Everyone's talking about it. Everybody has an opinion.
And it ain't headline news. It's P Diddy. This ain't no headline news shit. This ain't nothing they should be talking about multiple days. We doing it because this is the good in the hood. Like we've been talking about it anyways. But you got CNN, you got MSNBC. They putting it on the front, like you know what I mean, like Diddy got assassinated or something. But I'm gonna say that for the end because I do worry about Diddy's safety while he locked up. Because we saw what happened to that Jewish dude, Jeffrey Epstein. He had too much collateral on the rich people. They took his ass out. So Diddy, I don't know if they got that much power to take Diddy out, the people who want him out, but we'll see.
And Blueface, you hear about Blueface having problems. They say he ain't taking showers in there.
Yeah?
They said the blood's been on him. Giving him the blood.
That's what they say?
So yeah,
damn.
Anybody get it but like a P Diddy though, they're gonna be segregated more than likely. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All them big fish and big time celebrities, they try to keep them away from everybody else.
Yeah, so Blueface ain't in that level though. He with Gen Pop, you say?
Because he wanted to be probably.
He PC.
He could be. He could have been, but he probably did. You know what I mean? He's an active. He's from a gang in LA, so
Yeah, he couldn't rap no more.
Huh?
He couldn't rap no more if he went PC, right?
No, I don't know about that. Sometimes they put you there just because they're high status. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Celebrity status. They usually put like Suge Knight and shit. He was going. He did the main line too though. So I guess it depends if you want it, but that's what they try to keep him away from the regular street dudes. But P Diddy will have a problem, especially with them charges. Anybody, a regular, me or you went in and we had all kind of charges, like abusing women and kids and underage shit and stuff like that. It's gonna get ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Does I don't from what I heard, everybody who I don't think he has any underage charges, right? That's what I heard. I didn't read the paperwork, but I heard that they said that everybody, they may have came from the lawyer, but they said that everybody that's in the lawsuit had given consent. So that's why I'm a little confused on what their angle is on getting Diddy. Like they just trying to. That's kind of lead me to he was you heard about him being I think Kanye mentioned it, him being a Fed asset, a federal asset, a federal informant. You know what I mean? And maybe they pulled the plug on him, and everything's falling down on him before he can speak up and expose him.
Maybe they want some more names. I know. Remember when he came out with this album called the Love Album?
Yeah.
Soon after that, and he performed the BT and all that. I say 2 months later, that's when all this shit came upon. That was like a turning point. Because I'm like, Puff Daddy coming out with music? This nigga ain't came out with music forever, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, taking his drink and stuff. He doing this, and he's having sex with all these men, and just all type of shit came out. Like,
it's all coming out. But he was before that was when he was going as I'm Brother Love.
Yeah, as soon as
he came out in the Joker costume, like we all know the symbolization of the Joker costume. That's some evil shit. So I kind of feel like shit hit the fan for him. But here's Cat Williams kind of talking about the Diddy situation and other people that may come down in the pipeline.
God's side and the other side. We don't care nothing about the other side. Period. All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TGJ, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light. I never have another one of these. Amen, amen. Gee. Oh. I kind of get on there. All right.
That nigga Shannon lost his voice.
Really kind of know where to go. Let me one more time. Right.
He like, I'm coming too.
Why did he get blackballed? Yeah, oh, because in 30 years I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing, you would tell him.
You talking about?
No, somebody come to tell me. Okay. I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I should know, and they all know it.
Hey, that's a little deep right there. I didn't know he was collecting information on niggas too. I feel like he getting collateral too. But what you feel about what Cat Williams had to say right there? I mean,
I'm totally believe it, and we seeing it. And since last year, this year has just been more of it. You know what I mean? The exposing, the secrets coming out, the internet, people investigating. It's a lot of stuff coming out, man. And I agree with him that this is the year of exposing. It's just, but is he guilty is the thing. Is he guilty? Because what do we have of evidence besides he a freaky horny dude and he put hands on a woman? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people was counting P. Diddy out like, yeah, that the freak dude. He did this. He's selling them. He's everything he guilty right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not innocent to proven guilty. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people that look like us, with the Bill Cosby's, the R. Kelly, we kind of, yep, I knew he was up to something. He a weird cat,
Yeah. Guilty until proven innocent.
Yeah, we throw him right under flames. Ain't nobody like. Well, maybe he was just on this Hefner stuff, man. He was, thought he could get away with a little bit more, or tried to blackmail the wrong person, and that shit backfired. Like, hey, hold up, we about to take everything, even if we don't have no evidence to put you locked up. We gonna scare you. We gonna do something. So I mean, it's more deeper than what we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But bad for him right now because they gotta have some type of strong evidence to take him. Then deny bail, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, they think he a flight risk. And a lot of people say this started from the situation with his liquor brand. And he was suing the company saying that they were just pretty much marketing his liquor as which I don't get. If it was his liquor, he should be able to market how he wanted to. But maybe, it wasn't his liquor because we see Diddy, he does lean on a lot of these corporate entities and, non-black people that to get where he's at. You know what I mean? So he had his liquor brand. They saying that there was racial discrimination because it was only marketed into black people. He wanted his liquor brand to be put on a higher shelf, top shelf type shit. And it's factual. Like Ciroc, I ain't never bought a bottle of Ciroc. I ain't gonna lie. Not like I ain't trying to support. They never appeal to me. You know what I mean?
It's kind of good alcohol for you can get you a nice size bottle for $20. You know what I mean, for a cheap price, and for the brand, it's pretty good for 20, 25.
Pretty good for $20. Yeah. See, I see $20 for a bottle. I see a headache. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm hugging the toilet at the end of the night. I'm not messing with no cheap bottles of liquor.
That one's pretty good. It ain't Patron, but shit, it's the closest you gonna get for paying that price and headaches and all that. It's pretty good alcohol. But it's for the it has been shown for the black people. We rap about it. We hitting the shots. We got all the different flavors. Niggas love flavors. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah, but that was under the impression that it was a black owned, but it seemed like P. Diddy was just the black face of it. You know what I mean? Which I still got to try different E40. Doesn't E40 got a cognac or something like that? Yeah, E40 got a little drink line.
Kodiak.
Okay, yeah, I need to find out. I ain't never seen that one in the store. I think I came across it maybe one time.
Yeah, you gotta go liquor. You gotta go to them liquor factories and shit, or get it offline. You're not gonna find it like at any store. Like just go regular liquor store. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, that's all started from that case. That's what the industry niggas are saying. That's why they say they don't completely disagree or agree with this lawsuit on Diddy, which you think a lot of people come out against them saying that's some cruel shit. Because it does sound cruel on paper, everything that's been going on. What they done found 1,000 bottles of baby oil or something in his house.
That's wild. That's wild. That's more baby oil than the damn department stores.
Yeah, like
And look, I think I don't know, because there's so many people that was going to these parties and hanging with P. Diddy, you know what I mean? There's probably some celebrities and actors that was a damn near all of them, you feel me? And for nobody to say nothing was wrong or look at them weird, because we only hear about people saying, well, I don't know, it was looking kind of funny after the fact. But while everybody was partying, P. Diddy had cool. I think Mano or whatever that dude name is, I think he was just saying something about yeah, y'all just talking, y'all cousin invited to the parties, but shit, it was a good party. We had good parties. You know what I'm saying? And it's looking like, well, man, if it's the things, everybody was hitting everybody, it was a lot going on. You feel me?
yeah,
some real some real free stuff that most average person, wow, I couldn't even get down like that. You know what I'm saying? But these people with money and experience and did all these things, maybe the regular stuff just got boring, so they just overdid it. You feel me? But
yeah,
but racketeering, all these things that they're saying that he did, you know, that's just because you a nasty freak don't mean you did that.
yeah. Well, I think that's why they got to put the racketeering on them, because breaking apart individually, I don't think they got anything on them. But when you make it a racketeering, you know what I mean, then every little thing is connected. So the drugs is connected to the women. You know what I mean? The women is connected to your niggas. And then then it all come crumbling down, because someone's not gonna try to avoid charges and make up some shit or maybe say some shit. You know what I mean? They said they working with a lot of his peoples already. They already pleaded guilty, or they're already talking to the feds.
They're
So,
definitely trying to bring some more people down. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? That from what I was told, they got the son already too.
oh yeah.
The oldest son, the
No, which
one
one? The older one? Okay.
they got him too. So it's gonna get ugly. But can they?
Yeah,
But can they get all that they're trying to get from him? We will see.
yeah, they gonna give him they gonna try to give him the plea to take a plea deal. Man, that's almost guaranteed, because they're gonna put all these charges on him. Yeah, I don't know. I know Diddy probably aware of the powers above him. You know what I mean? That he ain't got the power to fight them powers. He ain't got the money to fight them powers. So you got the federal government on you, and you got your people snitching on you. They can get them to say anything they want, and all they got to do is say it once. You get them to testify. It don't matter no more, because they become a whatever they call one of the witnesses that are fight. You know what I mean? Like they,
To the state,
yeah, they just get them to make a statement. So I think that's the biggest thing for Diddy, is that yeah, he gonna plead, he gonna take a plea deal. I think the video with Cassie, like I from what I heard, that's all been settled and handled. Like he made a settlement with her. Like they already paid money for that. Like I
it's
don't know if she can actually come back and try to press charges, because
it's too
LA
old.
has already said like, nah, we ain't doing nothing about that.
It's too old. You can't.
Yeah,
Domestic violence and shit like that. They gonna be like, why your ass didn't call when it happened? They're not. It ain't. You know what I mean? That ain't a murder or a robbery. Like that's been done. You wait a week later trying to do that, you probably ain't gonna be able to get them to mess with it. You feel me? They gonna,
yeah,
but why you didn't do it when it happened? You know what I'm saying? So that's a wrap, and that's the
yeah.
thing that got everybody like feeling the type of way about him. Like, yeah, he whooped
Hmm.
her ass, so that means he's trafficking and he's got him prostituting, he doing all that. You feel me? So
Yeah,
that's what that's my if he is doing that and he did get down like that, and he might have something to do with Biggie and Pop, you know what I'm saying? He deserved to be up under the jail for the rest of his life. But
yeah. Speaking of pot, go ahead,
if
finish your saying.
if he didn't though, it seemed like a lot of people just assuming. And a lot of times when a black man is anything, he did something and they just say he doing it, oh man, he guilty. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be
Yeah,
the first one. We're gonna be the first ones. Oh, yep, he's a weirdo, pedophile. We knew it. You know what I mean? Just that's just how it is.
yeah. Well, I got Pac here. I'm sure if y'all heard it or not. So obviously Pac ain't been around for a while.
So do you think Puffy was wrong? They can answer that question. Right. Opinion, but I wouldn't say that they don't like they did wrong. I would say things that I knew. You know what I mean? I would need some show. I do need some do things I can say that were not planned, but it's not for the world to know about. You know what I mean? It's between me and him, and only he knows. So every time I see them guy, that's the only thing that makes this become an issue to everybody. You see what I said in the viral article? I basically bowed out.
What you say?
Probably should move it a little bit away from the speaker because it's
going to about my life. The next issue, one of the next issue, because them cowards waited about 4 issues before they got this together. 4 issues later, half of New Yorkers commenting on me getting shot. And before, they was all like, we didn't see that. And the first issue, we did 5 viewers. Nobody seen shit. The 4th issue, when they came back and replied, everybody knew what I did. They knew what I said. I was acting. Who gets shot 5 times in that? Oh, I didn't get shot 5 times in that. I only got shot once because they found the police found it, but now they're cops. Now they doing detective work. They found a bullet. Oh, you found a bullet, huh? So what is this other shit in me that what was the doctor talking about? What can you explain these other holes in me? You get all over me. That insulted my intelligence. So yes, I did say that. Yes, I bowed out all of that. But when they said that, they breathed new life in it. And Thug Life not only became a rap.
Yeah, so that's Pac saying he don't know for sure, but he almost certain. He got proof. He just don't want to say it. And going back to them times, like I think Puffy's biggest problem is his character, and he's kept a good keep it because his character concealed, or a good a division between who he really is and who people see him as. You know what I mean? And it's all coming out. He put the Big Papa in the Big Papa video. They had the trans girl in the Big Papa video, and that's early on. That's early video chick stuff. She like one of the early video chicks, right? And the man, yeah.
That was we thought it was a woman. You know,
we thought it was a woman,
a teenager or 10, 11, 12. You ain't think it was. You know, he kind of got a strong jawbone, or this is before it was a big thing, man. That's not cool for dude. Oh, look at that, and probably maybe thought it was attractive, and that was a man, and we didn't know. That wasn't told to no one. You feel me?
Yeah.
The way after the fact. So yeah.
Yeah. You wonder why the trans is running around talking about we made this shit, we did that, we caught black women this. Like, wonder why they doing it, because they put them in places.
They didn't show them how to put on makeup and everything.
Yeah, because she the bitch in the Big Papa video and the LL Cool J video. I don't know if Biggie knew. Some people say that Biggie knew. Biggie could have known. Biggie had to have known.
Yeah, that's assumptions. How
yeah.
would he? Unless they already was kicking it and
yeah.
Firsthand experience. But that's just, we don't know if that's true. But we
don't know if that's true.
Whoever brought her probably knew. You know what I'm saying? Whoever put her on the video, if it was Puffy, he probably knew. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm almost certain that he didn't know. Maybe Puffy knew. And because back then it wasn't one of them things that you go out and tell people, you end up getting shot dead. You know what I mean? And I believe that's how she ended up dying, because her lover, like, they found out that she was a man. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that was keeping that very secretive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so Puff Daddy, he's been deceiving people from day one with that, going on to every little step, to the Biggie thing, talking about trying to put it on the West Coast while Biggie got shot, but he set it up. Like why? Like, I believe you said another video, like, why he go back to Cali? Like, why he even make the song to go back to Cali? Like, it was like planned out. You know what I mean?
Great song. I think he should have made it. His ass just came back to Cali, not that soon. And then the fact that even when this happened as a young kid, I was like, well, why is he slowing down on the yellow light? But then he take off. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be anything Biggie supposed to be in the front. That's the money. He the best rapper out, arguably. Y'all supposed to make sure how he get left at the light, and then it happened like it happened. It kind of even as a young age, I was like, well, something ain't seem right. You know what I mean? Why he slowed down, but then he smashed off right before it turned red. You feel me? So I'm pretty sure he did have something to do with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe that's what they got the case on too. The feds got him on that too. So I heard that. So we'll see what's up. Diddy being a Fed, like, we could see how he got away with it for so long, but the real question is, what triggered his implosion? You know what I mean? What triggered them turning on him? Did he
made somebody mad?
Yeah, did he have some collateral on somebody and threaten to use it to get some leverage somewhere?
He probably felt like he wasn't getting what he was supposed to get from these endorsements or whatever he had. You know, he ain't making music, and the people that he had out there ain't making music no more, really. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of trying to figure out how was he able to still be this, you know, successful and still have this money, where a lot of people that did just as good as him are not, is broke now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't getting money like we think they was getting money. So what was he doing? But I think maybe, you know, he tried to blackmail the wrong person, or he didn't want to do what they said to do on a certain situation, and they said we about to flip this shit upside down. Like I said, it came right after that album that he all of a sudden he Mr. Love, and he did the BET special or whatever, and like month or two later, you know, his name was ran through the mud, and this shit just came out of nowhere. We all
he
heard
knew it was coming though.
But that's it.
He knew it was coming. He probably the only one that knew it was coming, because they probably told him it was coming. Like, hey, you're gonna have to do it this way, or we're gonna do this too. Everything's going down, you know. And to be honest, like the amount of people that in the rap game now, Cuban Gooding Jr., the amount of people that surrounded themselves around Puffy, like they all, like, you know, they all liable too. Like they gonna get their dirty laundry out there. They gonna snitch, you know. So there's a lot of rappers.
We already seen a lot of people back up from that situation. Busta Rhymes, everybody, everybody that was in the videos smiling, we with P.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody saying nothing no more. They trying to keep away from that. So evidently they knew what was going on too, or they know it's a lot more that about to get exposed that we didn't know about.
Yeah, trying to pull up that video of 50.
Like even
50 kind of exposed them a while ago.
Busta Rhymes, I mean, we knew Busta Rhymes was different and all that, and he wore dresses and looked weird and all that. But for me to think Busta Rhymes was like, you know, on the feminine side or being with men, that blew my mind. Like, nah, Busta. But then
they said that about Busta. I seen him a few months ago at the Grammy Museum promoting his album. Or actually, it was almost 8 months ago. Shit, it was almost a year, huh?
Yeah, they say Busta Rhymes was partying with Diddy too on some, you know, and then his name wasn't he in the video with the tranny?
He was in the video.
So yeah, like it's a lot of stuff coming together, man. And if it ain't like it is, they show is making it look like that. You know what I mean? So I still have to say he's not guilty until he's proven guilty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let's here's 50 Cent on the Breakfast Club.
He doesn't even know what he's saying. It's like fruity. What's going on? When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding. He told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what'd you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out. No, take me down. Still what the guy says to him. Girl, I asked 50 about that. And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping. Yeah. I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, nice guy. And Love Man.
Yeah, there's some more clips of 50. He was one of the ones exposing them from day one.
But didn't P. Diddy take his or with his ex or something, right? So he
got
agenda against him.
He does have a you're right. That is true. We should put that on tape. He did take his bitch and put him in the in the clubs and the Freakniks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, had her butt for real. And
yeah, his baby mama, right? His baby mama.
Yeah. So you know he mad.
Yeah.
But there might be some truth behind it. You know, he probably would know a little bit more than the average person because of the baby mama. You know, ain't no telling if she reported stuff or be like, this nigga P. Diddy kind of weird. He be wanting me to do this and do, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he might have some inside information, but it's looked at that he's really, you know, kind of upset that you know, he got his baby mama.
Yeah, he's got his baby mama. Baby mama probably
going through.
Probably got an NDA, so he probably can't, like you said, he probably can't directly address what she's saying to the public because she probably under NDA could put her in legal jeopardy. You know, and all these women under NDAs. All the people, you know, they keep the lawyer in there. The lawyers at the Freakniks too, you know, so it's hard to even discern like what's true and what's not true and what we're not hearing, you know. We'll see.
How bad you want this money? How bad you want to get paid? You got to sign this, and we liable to do whatever, turn it up, but you can't say nothing. Yeah, Dotted on the dotted line, sign on the dotted line. Boy, it gets wicked.
Questioning there. I'm questioning Loon. I'm questioning Shine. I'm
Everybody.
questioning Black Rob. Rest in peace. I'm questioning
112, the whole camp.
112.
Mary
Yeah.
J.
Mary J.
Locks, which is like
The
my
Locks.
group
Yeah.
from the coast. But and you think Jada Kiss and Styles P, like what? Them niggas ain't taking that. But hey man, money talks, and ain't no telling what certain people would do, you know, for a certain dollar amount. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
They didn't like wearing them shiny suits.
Like Biggie said, do it to you. Wait, was that one? No, that was Biggie. Remember on the 112? He said, I'll do it to your cat for a large amount. You know what I'm saying? So it's subliminals in there already that probably went over our head because we was, you know, back in the day, young and just, damn, that nigga gonna do it to the cat for somebody. It could be
Yeah, that's wild.
the female, but we know he's talking about literally a cat. You know what I'm saying? So shit be crazy. So ain't no telling. This stuff already out there that they threw out there. We just you know, put a blind eye to it and was like, well, you know.
They say Meek Mills. Meek Mills always seemed like a little different himself. Personally, seemed a little like Puff Daddy-ish. You know what I mean? And like Rick Ross seemed a little funny, but I'm not even gonna drag him now. 'Cause I don't even know nothing about that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like everybody kind of like in that circle.
What did Meek Mill supposed to do? Meek Mill was supposed to be going shopping and hanging out tough with him or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They was exposed. They had sexual relations or something during the Diddy lawsuit. It was exposed that Meek Mills and Diddy had a sexual relationship in the lawsuit paperwork.
I heard somebody saying something to the fact of that's why Nicki left. Said Nicki went to go mess with the pedophile because she found out about the gay dude Meek Mill was messing with P. Diddy.
Mm.
You know, that's another thing. We don't really know why that went, you know what I mean? Because it seemed like they was the big new power couple, you feel me?
Yeah. But I don't think let's just you don't want to disrespect. You know, I get with the laws thing, but I think there was only like 2 years apart. And for Nicki's man and the girl supposedly that, you know, he raped. So it was, you know what I mean? I think it was 18, 16. You know what I mean? It seemed like just some legality type shit. Not like he was 30 with a 16-year-old, you know what I mean?
You talking about her husband?
Yeah. I don't want to be like because that's what they try to put out there. I'm not with that bullshit where, you know what I mean? It is what it is. If he got charged for it, he got charged for it. But like I ain't finna make it seem like he out there doing R. Kelly stuff.
If you don't
What?
make law, that's what it is.
What you say?
If you on Megan Law, that's what it is. If he got trial for that, then that's what it is. I mean, hey, well, she was about to be 18 or all that, but if you know, if you go look up and it says that you're a sex predator, then that's what it is. Even if it's not true, that's what people
And
see.
I believe that the girl has came out to say that it wasn't the case. Like he didn't like, you know. So we can talk about that a different day, but. The word is, you know, I'm running with, you know, I mean, I'm running with Nicki, like, you know, so I'm not even trying to like follow them Cardi B's, whatever. They put a lot of stuff out there.
That's what
the big labels.
I don't know either. I don't know if he even got convicted of it. What I'm saying is that's what I heard somebody say. Said she stopped with Meek Mill because he was doing some gay stuff and rather got with the pedophile. Now, if that's true or not, I'm just saying what was exactly word for word because I don't know. I ain't checked on it. I don't know who he is. I heard he a gangster though, and he with the shit. But as far as anything else, you know, you could go on only with what you hear. Because I ain't nobody. I ain't searching. Look it up. So I don't know.
And that draws into Nicki's character too. Like you would a pedo, you know what I mean? Like a certified one, and you knew it.
But
you know, you married it.
People lie and shit like that can be not the truth too. You know what I'm saying? Especially with females or bitches that been ran through and the whole hood hit and all that. It could be like, you know, they feel ashamed and then they, you know, that's been a thing in the culture for the longest. You feel me? Like she was damn, but then she thought about that shit when she woke up, like, fuck that. This nigga did that, and they, you know, so that's up in the air.
Yeah. But that's crazy though. So yeah, the Mills and but they say, you know, Cuba Gooding Jr. Many pictures, you know what I mean, at the party. You know, I want to talk about Young Miami in this one because Carisha. because she kind of still like doing her show. She's enabling that shit. Her and I'm worried about her and the youngest, Diddy's youngest kid. I forgot his name, but he supposedly was the one to get the girls, which that's when the underage girls came into play. That's when they accused him of that, because they said that he was getting the underage girls to come to the freak offs.
Yeah, he don't want that one. He don't want that charge.
Yeah, and his son gonna get a charge too. You know, so
he got both of them. So
they got both sons.
No, the oldest one. I don't know if they got both. It said sons, so maybe the one that's supposedly not his son too. But it said son, so it might be more than one. I don't know. I just figured it was the one that's just his twin.
Yeah. Then he got the younger light skinned one, the lighter complexion one.
Not a brown skin one.
Yeah.
But what does Young Ma got to do with anything? That's the dyke girl, right?
Nah, Young Miami. Young Miami.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
his girlfriend.
Okay.
You know, she went on she had her show. She was on Trina, and this what kind of raised the eyebrow for me. That she a freak, obviously. You know what I mean? She ain't afraid to hide it. But when she went on with Trina, the queen of freaks, which we thought in our times, Trina was a freak. Trina was like, you right? Trina was a freak. She had Trina side-eyeing her. She was talking about, I like getting peed on. I love getting peed on. Trina was like, getting peed on? Like pee? Like urine? She was like, yeah, I love it. It feel good.
They were selling that shit. All of them wasn't that nasty. Now, Lil' Kim, back in the day, she probably was one of them ones. But like Foxy Brown and all them, they probably was more just selling it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Trina, obviously.
The new females, they took on to that. They that's them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They got to keep up doing it, because Trina and them, like, they probably had to do it just to get in the door, maybe not. You know what I mean? Maybe they just had to play a role. But these new females, they continue to pull that chain, you know what I mean, to get their records played, to get their, notoriety, to get on the reality TV shows, to get the TV shows. Like how, like I know.
Be able to fight and twerk and pull your pussy out wherever. Bitch, we don't care what you talking about. We could be fighting. You could be talking about fuck your kids and all this. Bitch, you gotta jump up and do a jumping jack and put your pussy out and hit a twerk. So yeah, it's very different because we growing up. I think what Bad Girls, the Bad Girl Club started that shit where the bitches used to just fight and then they'll just on the table and start twerking. Damn, why she twerking? What they got to do? Why she mad? Now she's smiling and twerking. So yeah, it's they put that all into play. They put that on play. But yeah, P. Diddy is definitely a freaky, weird guy. No Diddy, but the stuff that he's it's only a time will tell type of situation. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to say, I see a lot of people talking about, yeah, he guilty, he ain't shit, he's gay and woo-woo. But what he do in his bedroom, and if them people like it or was with it, then that's what it is. But when it comes to all these, now he's selling drugs and he all the other stuff, you can't say that's a fact just because we seen him do a domestic violence. And I see a lot of people already like, well, he guilty because he beat a bitch up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I don't agree with that, especially kicking and trying to keep her from leaving the way he acted. Yeah, he showed his act. But that don't mean that, everything else that they're trying to get him is what it is.
Yeah, that video came out for a reason.
Yeah.
That video came out for a reason. It came out so late for a reason. It was hidden. We didn't see it for a reason. We know that for a fact. We didn't see it for a reason. It came out for a reason. It just didn't happen to CNN. Just didn't happen to get it.
He got canceled a long time ago, but still, I don't understand. Like, besides selling Ciroc and having his clothing line, like he wasn't making music. His dudes wasn't making music.
He had Revolt too.
Okay, yeah,
he was on the board or something, or he owned it. I don't know. Like, Revolt's still popping.
They took that though, didn't they?
What? They took Revolt? Maybe, but they said with Stewart's talking about they found what they had. They got everything when they found in the raid, but why it take so long though? The raid happened months ago.
A minute ago.
Yeah, they had to build the case. It took that long to build a case. P. Diddy could have had, the hundreds of more victims between that time and this time,
Yeah,
he was in the Bahamas.
That was what, 6 months ago, 4 or 5 months ago?
Yeah.
A little bit of time. Yeah, they had to get it right, but I think they find some stuff to where it's gonna have other people too, implicate other celebrities and stars.
Yeah.
So they want to probably, you know, see
They
what he
calling
say.
they
It's gonna
calling
be
Mace as a witness. I wonder if they calling Mace up as a witness.
May say fuck around. Is he? Because he got the show with Cameron,
Cameron, yep.
and I ain't hear him really speak about P Diddy
He
at all.
doesn't. He doesn't. He left to become a
Talking
rapper.
shit about him when he was talking about he cheated him out his money, but now
Yeah.
that this going on, he ain't really got much to say, huh?
Yeah,
That's
he
hard.
because he know that Diddy have yeah, I don't know. Now maybe I got to tune into a show more, but he doesn't really speak up on it. You know what I mean? I haven't seen a clip on it or nothing.
But I don't
But
watch the show.
when you leave a situation, you go directly to be like a reverend, which I don't know what he was before, but a lot of times that kind of raises a flag to me too. When you in a situation, and then when you leave that situation, now you extra religious, you trying to compensate. You trying to compensate for the sins that
Yeah,
you had. Yeah, you trying to get the sins forgiven. So let me go all in on church. Let me be religious. Look at everybody. Look at Black China. Look at everybody. They do it. They go from the ratchetest stuff. Then they become religious.
Some blew your
Brittany
top.
Griner or Brittany Jenner.
Some blew your top. Some blew your mind, and you trying to get it all in, and figure that shit out and try to. Or you did a lot of sins and trying to you don't want no parts, but something happened, because Mace
Yeah.
went to that rapping fly nigga type shit, and then all of a sudden, you know, he's a pastor, but that doesn't necessarily. But it sounds like he went through a lot and tried to find
It just seems like a trend to me for some of these celebrities. When they get into some shit, they turn religious. Or maybe when they get out of some shit, they turn religious.
But it also could be, you gotta look at it like that. There's a lot of money into religion too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're not getting money like that in the regular world. So now I'll be a Christian and get that type of money. If you fool a lot of people like Kurt Franklin's and some of them pastors, the prices and all that, the niggas is getting rich off of Christianity. You know what I'm saying? Getting rich off of God. So that could be, gotta look at it like that too. Like, well, shit, I ain't making no money no more being a bad boy. Let me be a good boy and preach.
But I think there's two different type of rich people that make. There's two different type of people that would follow God. There's the people that get rich off of God. There's people that really believe it. TD Jakes, yeah, like you say, Kurt Franklin, like TD Jakes is in the Diddy lawsuit. You know what I mean? So like he I don't know, he double dipping, he's sinning and
Call for a
what's up?
dollar, the price, nigga. Them niggas is getting rich. They was tricking people getting paid. They know they believe nothing. Them niggas said, I'm finna take this route and get money. You know what I'm saying? I believe it because, they would be giving back to the community. They wouldn't have the biggest houses and the most expensive cars and thousands of dollars suits and shit like that. They would be like, a little bit more modest, a little bit more helping the community. Your
Yeah.
church, they don't got, they giving them all their money and you ain't helping them like that, but you out there, nigga, Ferrari and house with 30 bedrooms. So, that's how I see it.
Yeah. Well shit, I mean, come down to it, Diddy, you think Diddy getting out of this? Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I believe
What's getting out of it for you? Serving less than 5 years, serving less than a year,
he not
or
done.
not serving nothing at time? No,
Getting out of it is not doing no jail time.
no jail time.
Just as long as it takes for him to beat it. I think he might beat it, but I'm not gonna. I can't say that he won't. I mean that
So
he.
probation?
Yeah, he might get some bullshit like that, but it depends what they trying to get from this man. What are they trying? Ain't no telling. Maybe he don't break. He's gonna break. If it's the option for him not to do jail time, he's gonna do it. And I think they're gonna give him that option. Cause shit,
Yeah.
that's the case. This man has been a high profile celebrity for how long? So y'all telling me y'all ain't know nothing about nothing until shit 2024? I don't believe
Yeah.
it.
To me, it just comes off to feel like some R. Kelly shit, but Diddy was sharing. You know what I mean? It just seemed like an extreme version of R. Kelly situation. So I feel like in this situation, like with the right lawyers, maybe he can get off. But R. Kelly, like I don't know who he pissed off or what happened because mean, we seen that they had videos, the surviving R. Kelly, all those surviving R. Kelly things, and R. Kelly moved to a state to which he can engage in those things with 16-year-olds. You
But
know what I mean? So
I don't think R. Kelly is on that level as far as money and stuff. I mean, R. Kelly was a famous dude, was getting bread too, but I just have a feeling P. Diddy, just because of the producer type shit and how long he been in the game, I think he on a different level. So I think he could beat it. Bill Cosby, back in the day, he probably could have beat it, but they waited till Bill Cosby was no longer even like, the majority
yeah.
of people alive didn't even know who that was.
Yeah, he was old and fragile by the time they got him. Like,
That sound like some bullshit how they got him. You know what I'm saying? This shit they talking about happened in the 70s, 80s, and now we about to put him in jail now because the Me Too movement. You feel me? So
yeah,
it's a lot of that shit looks sketchy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna count him out yet. You know what I'm saying? But if he was doing all this shit that they say, plus setting people up, you know what I'm saying? Some of the best rappers of our time, he definitely deserves to sit down. But they gonna try to give him all day. That's his offer right now, ain't it? You're looking at like
yeah,
life.
yeah. Looking at life, but they may try to take his life while he there, depending on what kind of collateral he got and what kind of threats he still has. Did he drop the jump drive off? You know what I mean? Did he mail it off to someone? Like the information, like, hey, so and so got it. If I don't get up out of here, I'm sending it to CNN.
But even if he gets like 3-4 years, we say, and he do 2.5, 3 years or something, he still beat it because of what they trying to give him. You know what I'm saying? But I think he might all out beat it.
Yeah, nah, did he? If he just served that much time, he gonna come out making more money. Honestly, he's gonna come out being more loved. Like if they play it right, like they're gonna get the people to like him more after serving that time. He gonna come out forgiving and Diddy's really good working the words, so he's gonna come out like the revitalized, forgiving, all sins washed away. I served my time.
You got to understand though, most of P Diddy fans are women. And that video, he done lost a lot of fans and a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people looking at him funny. So that's gonna be hard to come back from because he ain't too many niggas like, oh, P Diddy, that's I like. I mean, I don't know too many dudes that was P Diddy fans. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His basic core fans are women, and then they showed him in a light to where he kicking the bitch and stomping her and real aggressive. That's gonna be hard to come back from. But I mean, people can forgive and forget, especially when it comes to certain celebrities and all that. But I think it would be hard to do.
Well, I heard the lawyer justify that some way, that video, saying that she was taking that's why he said she was taking Diddy's stuff. That's why she had the 2 bags. She took Diddy's stuff. And that's why Diddy came out in the towel, which no one believes it, but this is what Diddy's lawyer said, that it all happened because she was stealing his stuff.
Now we might can sympathize with that, a man, but you think a woman sympathize? Oh well, he deserved to kick her ass because she probably was taking some of his stuff.
Yeah, but women are different though, man. You know what I mean? Like they can see that side of a person and still like see him in a good light. You know what I mean? Just because maybe that's what they don't relate to Cassie. Like we don't hear Cassie speak about it. Like if they heard Cassie, if it was someone that a Beyonce or Rihanna or something, like look at Chris Brown. If it was somebody like that, you never gonna get it back.
The reason I can give you a little bit on that is because a lot of people are gonna look at it and be like, why she stay so long? You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that makes it, her credibility look kind of like, well, shit, she must like it, or maybe, it wasn't as bad as as we see in this video, because she did stay for a long time. She wasn't making that much money or getting that celebrity status with her music. You know what I'm saying? So, it can be done, but I just see it like, I'm a, you know, even me being a dude and knowing how situations go left and shit like that, it was kind of hard to watch. You know what I mean? Just the way he just in the towel, he grabbed her up and kicked. He was vicious with it. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no just grab a broad up or shake her or, you know what I'm saying, even a smack. So
he did that in a public, quote unquote public area. It wasn't. So you got to think, what's he doing in the room? Like he was willing to do that. Like that someone could have popped out the elevator at any time.
Right, the maid people could have been walking and seen him. Anything, he wasn't tripping.
Yeah.
So you can imagine. You would think, well, shit, when ain't nobody can see you, ain't no telling what bro is capable.
Yeah. They said he was drugging her. Well, he got her addicted to drugs and just kept her in a place where she was never gonna really step out that box. You know what I mean?
Allegedly. She might have been getting high because she want to get high too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, at a certain point, you addicted. You want to get high. You know what I mean?
But she might have been cool with it the first time when it was brought to her. She might have said, "What you got over there? Let me try it." You know what I'm saying? She might have liked it. That's what the one thing you can't assume or put everything on someone else. You know what I mean? Because everybody got a free will, and if he can't, if she was scared and he doing all that, he go tour, he leave and do shit. You get on and move. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's a good point too. They got him on the arsony or something, whatever.
That one
Blowing up Kid Cudi's car.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, because he was talking to Casey. Yeah, he was talking to Cassie. He blew up his car. He said he threatened her. He threatened Casey or Cassie, like, hey, I'm gonna blow up his car, like, and then next thing you know, his Kid Cudi car blown up. And Kid Cudi never said nothing about this until after the fact.
That's a weird guy too. That's a weird individual too. I could see him really partying with P. Diddy too. He might be jealous. Like, wait a minute, you can't be talking to her. We got our thing cracking.
Yeah, Kid Cudi, Captain Saver. Kid Cudi went in there like Captain Saver. You know what I mean? So I got you. You know what I mean? Come on, like he'll never know.
Diddy tripping? Come beat me, woo whoop, and got his shit up. Huh?
Yep. I think they're gonna bring that. They're gonna bring the hammer down on Diddy. They're gonna bring the hammer on Diddy.
Diddy has snake kind of like sneaky tactics. You could tell he a little sneaky, a little quiet. But I never thought he was like this big, monster that he just taking all the sex from everything. He's fighting, blowing shit up. He got guns and shit. That nigga sound like a real life something not the
mafia leader, gangster type shit. Like that's why they got him on a RICO charge. They gonna.
Oh, that shit crazy because I never would imagine, bro. We thought
Puffy how long Puffy was a square. Puffy has always been seen as a square.
A soft square, like the dance and for the women.
Yeah, I need a girl part one. I need a girl part two. Nigga, you got bitches. What you need a girl for, nigga? You got.
That's dangerous though. That's the person that you would never see it coming, and he out there doing the most. That nigga was Scarface.
Yeah. Yeah, Diddy was feared. I'm sure Diddy was feared in the industry as far as like getting blackballed. You know what I mean? He got collateral on you.
Yeah, he sounded like he sounded like a demon. He sounded like a demon, boy. Like he was causing havoc. And then
that's why he had too many beefs.
Justin Timberlake, is that his name? Or is it no? What's the Justin what? What's the white boy?
Beaver.
When I seen those videos and Justin Bieber was a kid and the way he was looking uncomfortable, that shit looked kind of like for real. It looked like a pedophile in motion. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna do stuff you can't even believe, buddy. And you like it, huh? And why you ain't called me? And and the dude was looking kind of timid and like he was.
Diddy, he was like, Diddy, well, you have my number, like here's my number, Diddy. He said, here's my number.
He was looking like he was really on some pedophile shit, the little white boy. I'm surprised when that happened, people wasn't tripping.
Yeah. Like I think Justin Bieber was like an internet. He kind of needed Diddy. He was just the internet guy, right? He didn't have no like strings in the game. He was just from YouTube or something, right? Singing and stuff. And
where he just came from out the thin air and blew up.
He was off of YouTube. He's just a regular person, you know. As far as from what I heard, I don't know if he has any strings attached. So when you have someone throwing you a line, like he's gonna give Diddy his number, you know.
And then Usher, he's sleeping in bed with grown ass men. It don't look good. It don't look good. But none of these people were saying anything, so it looked like it's like it was cool. They was cool with it.
Yeah. I
So
feel like more men are probably abused by Diddy than women.
yeah, it's possible. It's possible. And he got the tape. You better not say nothing. Everybody gonna know you was taking this baby oil.
Yeah.
He was getting this baby oil on you, boy. Ruin your career. Yeah, it's possible. But they make him sound like with the women, he was, bringing the squad through, nigga, and tripping. But
Mm-hmm.
it's just alleged. I just hate when they, because it had me thinking like, yeah, he's guilty for sure. But it's always like that when the brothers got a little money or something, they just monsters, man. And they
Mm-hmm.
doing the same shit Hef was doing. You know what I'm saying? But they can't do that. And I don't know why they thought they could do that. But sometimes, you be out of touch with what's real shit when you get money and you feel like Puff Daddy. I do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? That nigga was on the
Yeah.
show, got motherfuckers walking to get cheesecake. So he was a cocky motherfucker. Your bitch
Yeah.
ass out here, go get my cheesecake, walk 5 miles. Or I ain't dropping the song. So we know he was on some cocky shit.
Yep. The Danny Kane girls, they came out, or one of them did.
White girl came out. The one that
Yeah.
seen her on the show, she was
Yeah.
on the baddies.
Yeah, she's on the baddie. She left, right? Didn't she leave Danny Kane because they wanted her to, like, Puffy wanted to do something, or she said, I'm done. Like,
I don't know. She kind of threw it out there later, but when it happened, I just thought it failed. Like all them groups besides like 112 and the newer groups and the Cassies, he was just probably having fun, He wasn't trying to get them on like that.
yeah.
He was happy with his status already. He already brought classics and great groups together and great rappers. So, the
He
rest
was
of it,
already accomplished.
he's just living off that power. Like, I can do this. You know who I am. You might want to go ahead and grab that baby oil. Get 2 bottles. Nigga, we tripping. I thought that
Yeah.
shit was a joke. I said, ain't no way in hell nigga had 1,000? Or they said
Yeah.
1,000 baby oils and oh yeah, I said this nigga's
I'm just
tripping.
picturing the little blow up tubs full of baby oil. That's all I picture. Like, why would you need that much? Like, should you just buy it in bulk? Did he buy it like the gallon? Buy the gallon. Buy the 5-gallon jug, straight from Johnson and
Boy,
Johnson.
freaky. No Diddy, that boy freaky, man. But that don't mean he guilty for what they say though. But shit, it ain't looking good. But the only thing, it did take them a minute. After you would think after they had that shit and they seen all these videos, freakniks and all this, that they could have came and grabbed him up, in 30 days, easy.
Yeah.
He didn't run. He didn't run, so that
He went to the Bahamas. I thought he went to the Bahamas for a minute, right? Or went to Miami. I thought he went to the Bahamas. He left the country.
I'm not
It's Virgin
sure.
or the Virgin Islands, maybe. I don't know. Maybe
But
he
he
didn't leave the
back to
country.
New York. Shit, if he was trying to run, shit, he should have got on. You feel me?
Yeah. He
So
had enough money to. Yeah, I think Diddy can. Hopefully, we'll get the truth. That's all I just say. I don't know what to believe, but hopefully we'll get the truth, and then we can make our judgment off of it. Our judgment, you know what I mean? Because right now it's not looking too good for him. The media's turned on. Like I said, they got him on CNN, breaking news for 3 days straight. Like the ex-president was almost assassinated, and they talking about Diddy. So it's like
yeah, that shit right there is crazy, ain't it?
yeah.
People keep trying to get it, and they look like Trump supporters. This is what you would think a Trump supporter is. I don't know. I kind of feel that shit staged. These niggas got AK-47s and all that.
Yeah.
The police ain't even killing them. They letting them go. He makes it.
Yeah. Well, if they got the feds, I mean, them niggas been in commercials. The dude that tried to get him this time was the nigga that got more videotape. There's a weird old white boy too, white dude, weird old white dude, weird, and he got interview after interview. He in commercials. Like this nigga's like,
The way they talk about Trump, about him being with all his family, the Nazis and KKK, and he's so racist. The two people that attempted to do something look like Donald Trump supporters since day one. Would at least you would think would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, the problem is a lot of Donald Trump supporters turned into Biden supporters because of like the media has been pretty much saying Donald Trump's a threat to democracy. And a lot of people can't handle that, you know what I mean? And they just take all the propaganda. So Kamala Harris brags about getting all these Republicans that support her. You know what I mean? Dick Cheney supporting her. Don't nobody fuck with Dick Cheney. Dick Cheney's the evil. He's the evilest Republican ever. Like he's like is Dick Cheney than Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Why are you bragging about Dick Cheney? So it's like that's when you got like deep state people supporting you. That's when I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see them Biden calling the shot. Like, hey, just take him out. Like Trump, I don't knock on wood, but man, it'd be a surprise if Trump made it to election day without another close assassination attempt. They gonna get it. They may get him too before election day.
I think this shit. I think they playing on us. I don't know.
Nigga got shot in his ear. He had a dude headed with the RK. Like, why you gonna play? Like, why you go like, hey, how someone try to kill you? Like
people hate him. They like this nigga's a criminal, felon. He's a liar. They hate him. So maybe it's some sympathy votes. Like, man, maybe he is gonna do something good. Motherfuckers trying to kill him 2 times. I've never heard of that. Have you heard of that?
Nah.
I know they didn't kill presidents. They attempt, but twice in one little run.
Yeah, and they still calling him a threat. Like I was watching the press secretary today. They was like, "Hey, they tried to kill him twice. You still calling them a threat to democracy?" Yeah, we got examples. He a threat to democracy. Like they want it. Like I think, without saying it, they know that the people that there's gonna be half of Americans that are gonna cheer. It ain't gonna be like JFK. You know what I mean? It's like they know that they at least got half of Americans that's gonna be like, "Oh, they got him finally."
Somebody said the illegals was mad because he keep talking about shutting down the wars and not letting the illegals over. But them is white men shooting at them, even though that ain't necessarily that it wasn't ran by some illegals or whatever. That don't make too much sense. But shit, it ain't no telling.
We all know that. You know what I mean? We all know that like the white man could be easily manipulated and do some real crazy stuff. Right? So it's no surprise that it's white men doing it. You ain't gonna see a nigga try to do it. You ain't, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna see some other races try to do that shit, like unless it's some religious thing.
I would think another race are like, illegal or something, but just the white folks.
I mean, they leaving the illegals are leaving the people like that. They coming up here because the gangs is like that. They would have to be the gang members from, you know what I mean? And I don't even think they would do it because they more focused on getting money. Like why? And control. Like, why would you just do something to where you're gonna have to shoot yourself in the head or you're gonna go to jail for life?
Yeah, like, white folks like to be famous like that. So yeah, I get it. But
they could be manipulated and do something crazy because it's when you find one with a couple of screws loose, they're willing to do anything. Remember crazy ass Taz? Like he the type of nigga that do some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like we came across something like there's not a whole bunch of them, but you come across them, it's like, oh, this dude to do something. You just got to tell him the right thing.
On drugs, he was high.
Yeah,
he was a
they be on it too. He was high. I said it'd be the case too. Sometimes they be trying to, self-medicate because they are crazy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they look like Trump supporters. At least that's what I thought Trump supporters look like. But I see a lot of people was fucking loving Trump right now. They Trump, so it's up in the air.
Well, they say this. They say that ain't nobody, all the shit that Trump be talking, ain't nobody try to kill Kamala Harris or Biden, and they try to kill Trump twice. So that's their argument. Like, hey, we ain't crazy. They the crazy ones because ain't nobody try to kill your candidate. They trying to kill me. Like y'all the ones talking all the shit. You know that
there are a lot of people talking.
And Trump is talking mad shit.
A lot of people don't like Kamala Harris either, especially when it comes to criminal shit and her. All of a sudden now she's a black woman, but at first I'm Indian and I don't fuck you niggas. Like she don't really fuck with us, but now like now it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? To get that vote, she a black woman, but she still ain't answering that question. But she got a lot of people disliking her too. So I don't know.
Because she kind of sold out her own people. She sold out her own people like multiple times. That's why. But I'll say her own people because I think she does identify as black.
Well, she don't. I mean? Everybody else look at her that way, but
I know
she is. I mean, that she feel the same.
I think she identifies as black. I think the girl that was running the NAACP unit in Seattle, the white girl identified as black too. So, you know what I mean? It's just the point, you know.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I think she does in her heart identify as black. I don't think she identifies as Indian, you know what I mean?
yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I see that shit.
Yeah, so
She was light skinned, white skinned.
yeah. And when I look at her, she looked like she a light-skinned black girl. Like, I mean, I'm not going, you know, but she don't act like it. You could tell inside of her she's not really that
Yeah,
because
I got cousins, aunties, and mother. Yeah, they all look kind of similar to that. You know what I'm saying?
but
And they black though.
but if she had like a black family, maybe kids that were black, you know what I mean? Maybe had kids that were black, but when you look at her family picture, it's all white folks.
She the only light skinned one, huh?
Yeah, she looked white because everybody is white. Like, you know what I mean? She got her husband with his kids. So it's him, it's her husband and kids, his kids, not her
She,
kids.
she don't even
And
have.
it just looked like a group of white people. She just been in the sun too long.
She don't have kids.
No kids. She ain't got no kids, man. She run around with her nieces, her black nieces, and that's what she kind of runs around with, like trying to like, oh yeah, this is like she'll go to the ice cream shop.
Oh,
Like, nah, bring your white kids.
come on, Tanya.
Yeah, like she got the they pulled up the I see that they pulled up the Tyra Banks ice cream shop. Like, I'm like, come on, they ain't got no black kids. Or like, oh, these are my nieces. Like, oh, okay, like you done snatched up your nieces, your sister's kids and drag them around just for political purposes.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have to shut this down a little bit because my shit about to die. But make sure you hit me when we done or in a little
Yeah.
bit. But I want to know what is your stance on that? Do you think P Diddy? That's what I want to know. Is he guilty? Is he gonna do this time, or do you think he gonna beat this? Because you asked me, you heard what I said.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think it would be smart for Diddy to take a plea deal before all the evidence comes out, and he loses the ability to make money after he serves his time,
He
if he
take
does get out.
they
So I
gonna want
think he's gonna take a plea deal. He's not gonna let the evidence come out because it's probably real nasty.
he gonna have to tell then too. So you think
Yeah,
he's gonna take a deal and give up a little information?
yeah, on himself. I don't know if I think he's the top of the like. I don't think anybody above him he's gonna tell on. I think he's gonna take the shit. Maybe
For it
you
to
know.
be an indictment, it gotta be more than just you. You gotta be some more people.
Yeah, Rico. Maybe he got to tell on. His people are already telling. They probably all pleading.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be no Young Thug deal. Puff Daddy, like, ain't nothing tough about Puff. He ain't trying to serve no time in jail.
Yeah, we should have talked about that, man. I didn't even know about the RL Woody dude. They
Yeah.
famous snitch. I said, wow, times has changed, man.
Nah,
Cause
but he ain't snitching though. He ain't snitching.
they said
He probably did snitch, but he stopped. Now they try to when they get him on the stand, they say, "Hey, you told us this," and he say, "What? What?" And you got to listen to the clips. He's a funny
yeah,
one on the
I'll
stand.
go back on it, but it's already been written.
Yeah, true.
Typed it down when he snitched. And he's
Yeah,
famous. I said, that shit crazy. But yeah, I wasn't following the Young Thug thing though, really. So I'm
yeah.
late.
He got the other judge removed, Woody, because they was trying to call. They pulled the judge and the prosecutor took the witness in and had like an ex parte meeting and didn't tell the defense. And that's why the last judge got removed.
Yeah,
So he's been causing some waves. He's been causing some waves in that case.
I've been hearing a lot of people say he's a snitch, but then they say the case is still open, but then everybody's talking like he's fucking like a dope celeb, like he's the man.
Yeah,
He
he's funny,
he didn't
but
merch,
like you said, it's built on snitching.
but yeah, he didn't told.
Yeah, he's famous for snitching.
That's crazy. What a time we live in. That
Yeah,
used to like even the mobster dudes from the mobs, from the family, the Sammy Bulls and all that. When niggas heard that they told, they lost respect for him. They wasn't still like, oh, but he was a killer snitch though. So yeah,
yeah.
it has changed.
They giving him respect because he's kind of reverting back. He trying to like like when they ask him the stuff he said, he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. No recall. I don't recall. That's all
Yeah,
he's saying. I don't recall. What's your name? I don't recall.
yeah, he trying to be funny after he already
He
told.
been funny. Yeah,
I guess.
yeah. So let's wrap it up. Want to shout out everything, man. It's good in the hood, man. Like, subscribe, comment.
What's
Got
up,
wait.
Spooster? My boy Snoop in the building. Yeah, I just want to let y'all know, come holler, go check out JB Wake Your Game Up too. We got content coming daily. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. And if you ain't here and you ain't subscribed on this one, do that. and we're gonna keep them coming. You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. That's right. All right, stay up, man.
All right, bro.